Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video, and continuing on with Star Trek Lower Decks. Now we're up to episode 5, and that is episode 5, Cupid's Errant Arrow. Yep, so episode 5, Cupid's Errant Arrow, yeah. I thought it was actually pretty good, not bad. Because I mean, the story to it was not too bad, actually, because, the funny thing is, because as we now know, because, like, there would be two things going on, in the show, so, cutting to what the characters are doing, you get what I'm saying, but, for one thing is, Ensign Brad, we get to see Ensign Brad's girlfriend, yeah, because we get to see her, Brad has a girlfriend, and, and her name, Lieutenant Brinson, if I'm saying that right? No, well, Barbara Brinson, I'm pretty sure. Lieutenant Barbara Brinson, that's how you say it. Beckett is actually a bit suspicious, and I think even, Brad does join in a little bit, but then later, because... actually, what's really cool is there's a flashback scene in the episode, and it's with Beckett and, talking to a couple of her friends on DS9. Deep Space Nine makes an appearance in the show. We don't actually see the entirety of Deep Space Nine, even the outside of the station. Just like, say, the maybe Quark's bar, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't know. It didn't even look like it. I don't know. But it was really cool. We got to see that DS9 made an appearance. That was really awesome. And I even remember reading the trivia on IMDb page. The first appearance of DS9 since the final episode of the show, basically. But it would be nice. It's nice to see DS9 appear again, and it would be awesome for it to appear again. So why not? So. But anyways, and, in the flashback scene, because, one of her friends, I think I really can't remember now, but, turns into, a creature or something, I forget the word that they say, but, and so, because Beckett is suspicious with Barbara, because, if she's a creature, something like that, and, but it turns out, of course, she isn't, even, with Brad, he later just, there was another crew member that Barbara used to date, if I remember correctly, yeah, and, Brad gets a bit suspicious and, basically jealous. At one point in the cargo bay, I'm pretty sure, yeah, and in the shuttlecraft, Brad hears them and such, oh, push it, or something, but it's really the cargo and such that they're moving or whatever, and Brad thinks they're having sex, if you get what I'm saying, but of course, and Brad, aha, it's oh, you weren't having sex, blah, 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 and so, Beckett, just, ganging up on Barbara, and, also at one point, at that scene, you don't have a tail, blah, blah, that's funny. And even, we also, in the episode, because, Tendi and, Rutherford, if I'm saying his name right, yeah, I need to get used to the characters' names, if you know what I mean, just, bear with me. It's I forget this, but, this is funny, because of, I guess, the controls, or they're checking some stuff or whatever, and they're trying to see who can get, beat them, or, who can who can fill out the report, something like that, and even, we also cut with the captain of the starship, and, these, alien species, whatever, and this moon that, I guess, even also later in the episode, because, Beckett goes after Brad and Barbara, because, Beckett trying to save Brad, and this was in the trailer, because as she gets on board the shuttlecraft in space, takes off the space helmet, and this was in the trailer, Brad, he flips the chair around, and he's completely nude. A bar is censoring his penis. It's funny. I remember that was in the trailer. That was funny. Yeah, not just that, because that, and they have, they even have bleeps, bleeps, to censor the foul language they say, because pretty much the F-bomb, etc. Yeah, and then, of course, there's a little fight between Beckett and Barbara, and still, it turns out that Barbara is not, I forget, but it starts with the letter P, I can't remember, but a creature or whatever, and also, the alien species that I mentioned, don't blow up the moon, blah, blah, blah. But, of course, the moon gets blown up, the starship of the show, but another one that's a bit bigger than that one, which is kind of cool. And so, yeah, because there was, this tiny little creature, I guess, attached to their heads or whatever, I guess, to Brad, Barbara, and such, And, at the end of the episode, Barbara, I forget how it was put, but, Barbara, kind of Barbara and Brad, they break up or something like that, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think, say, Beckett and Brad would be a perfect couple? I'm pretty sure that could happen. I mean, could it be obvious? I don't know. You guys let me know. I mean, what your thoughts? But anyways, so yeah. But episode 5, Cupid's arrow, yeah. I thought it was not too bad. I did like that. I thought it was pretty good. It'd probably be my favorite episode so far of the series, and season 1, for example. I did like, say, because the whole thing with Brad and Barbara and Beckett, and I guess with Beckett, being there for her friend, of course, being Brad. Yeah, I did like that. That was pretty good. I liked because there were as I said, two things going on in an episode, and and of course I liked the one because centering with Brad, Beckett, and Barbara, so, so yeah, and you guys let me know what you think of episode 5. I thought it was actually pretty good, not too bad, so, anyways, again, you guys let me know. So, anyways, so with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed my review of episode 5, Cupid's Errant Arrow. Yeah. Still more to come with Star Trek Lower Decks. Can't wait to see what's in store next. More new review videos coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review video. Take care, peace out, make it so, and live long and prosper.